I start my day with mindfulness. It may simply look like sitting beside the fireplace and having a large pitcher of water. The important thing is, I do not plan ahead of the day or think about any complicated stuff. All that matters is being alive in the moment and appreciating the cool morning air and the taste of water.
Je beli.
मुझे ये मोमा के टिकट्स मेट के टिकट्स अभी परसों में उन लोग का स्टे
Nadi Shodhan is an advanced yoga practice. It's an alternating breathing technique where you inhale through one nostril and exhale through another nostril. It balances the feminine and masculine energies of the body, and this is something that I've been focusing upon. In the last few years of my life, I have been studying history, art, theology, physics, philosophy, and a lot more. Being a full time software engineer, it does not allow me to pursue these kind of interest in my regular daytime hours. So during the holidays, when I have nothing else to do, I spend most of my time reading and taking notes on these kind of diverse subjects. For example, the focus of this holidays have been to understand different types of philosophical models that the ancient folks had about the world and the universe. been studying and reading about the different models of the universe that have been created by scholars in the past. One of the primary models that I have been studying in the recent times is the Ptolemaic armillary sphere, which is more of like a geocentric model where you believe that Earth is the center of the universe and everything revolves around it. Okay, so me and my wife started craving some Italian food and we decided to go to Olive Garden. Fun fact, Olive Garden was the first restaurant which actually started me or got me into liking Italian food. So I am always excited whenever we go to Olive Garden. So I've been reading this really interesting book called Einstein Dreams, which is a fictional narrative of Einstein himself when he's going through a phase of discovering the theory of relativity. So the stories, I say stories because the entire book is divided into several chapters, and each chapter is like a short story. And each short story is sort of a dream or a hypothesis which Einstein conceives when he's trying to understand time and its other related parameters. Okay, it's Friday, December 27th. Almost 1 week of the holidays are over. Um, I felt pretty lazy this morning and I woke up late. Usually I wake up at around like 5:30 or 6 and do my usual morning yoga session. But yeah, today I felt like really lazy. So, and I was in the mood of like having some traditional Indian breakfast. And from the place where I come from the state of Odisha in India, we have this dish called chuda bhaja. So chuda bhaja is a traditional dish from my home state of Odisha, which is made by roasting flattened rice flakes and later roasting some potatoes and onions and sorting all of them together and then essentially creating a mixture which is crunchy and serves as like a snack.
Sorry, we're still waiting for his food to be washed, so I can bring that out for you guys. And would you like any cheese or anything, or?
Morning glass of water. Beautiful morning with sunlight. Sunlight is something that is very rare in Boston, so I consider myself very lucky whenever I get some sunlight. It's freezing, and the snow is still on the ground. Funny thing is, it snowed almost a week before. Oh, it's exactly a week before. I've been living 3 years in Boston now, and in my living memory, um, this is probably the first time I'm seeing the snow being stuck to the ground for such a long time. Yeah. All right. So we bring all of our plants indoors during winter because obviously they can't survive in the freezing cold temperatures in Boston. And look at this baby. It's thriving indoors. It's got so many lemons. And yeah, this is the artificial sunlight which we have installed. But I'm really happy with the way how this plant is making its progress. Okay, time for some tea and accomplish some of the critical reading that I have been doing over the holidays. So, in the last few days, I have been reading about the different models of the universe, geocentric and heliocentric, and how the entire progress of thought that the scientific community has gone through ever since the 15th century. Today, I'm gonna read more about um, Galileo and Copernicus and the journey that they undertook, the books that they wrote, which got them into a lot of conflict back then. So I'm pretty excited. I'm going to read and take some critical notes in my computer. Okay, guys, while I was inside reading and doing my regular research stuff, my wife went to Walmart and got this Ferrero Rocher, which was on sale. And yeah, so sweet of her. Okay, so I have been searching for pocket edition books because I own this wonderful pocket edition of the Lord of the Rings trilogy, all the four books. So that got me into thinking like what other books, especially fantasy series, are available in pocket edition. Because these books are so portable, if you can see. Yeah, you know, almost the size of my palm. And you can carry it around wherever you go. And it makes things like really convenient. I don't mind the font size. My eyesight is pretty good. But yeah, I'm looking for more like portable edition of books, which got me into ordering another fantasy series now, which is as famous as The Lord of the Rings. Now, let's see if you guys can guess it before I unbox it. Okay, after what seemed forever, I was able to unpack it, and here it is, the beloved Song of Ice and Fire series. Yeah, it's beautiful. Okay, really pretty. And portable as well. See? I guess both of the books are of same size. Let me do a quick comparison. Oh yeah, same size. Yeah, these are perfect. I can carry these wherever I go. And as I mentioned before, I don't mind the font size. All right, pretty cool. And I also like the selection of colors of all of the books. Um, yeah, all of these shades of maroon, red, purple, and all those things. I think it's gonna look really good on the right side of my desk. And there we go. On the right hand side, we have Song of Ice and Fire. And on the left, we've got the Lord of the Rings. Ah, the Hobbit is missing. There we go. That was satisfying.